Yippoo, my boy. How you doing? Doing good? I'm doing great. Get out of here. It's better than I thought. Hey, Yippoo. I ain't gonna fail in the name of Sanic. I don't know if you know Yippoo, but I'm the greatest Sanic speedrunner this world's ever seen. We about to see it here. Oh, wait. Hang on. Alright. Wait, no, I have the button. Alright, start now. Now we're starting. Alright. So today we're gonna be doing some speed running. I'll show you the optimal paths. Hopefully you can walk away being like, dang, I learned how to speed run Sonic like the champ. That car, if you hit that car frame perfect, you actually get a speed boost. I went for it, didn't get it. That was purposeful. That one right there was actually, I meant to do that. Doing that actually makes the end of the level slightly easier. So just know that in advance. Yippoo, I know this is a lot to take in. Hey, best friend Coco, you made it just in time. We're doing the speediest little speeds Coco you ever did see. I got the timer going. What's my time? 47. Oh, I'm on record pace, baby. Alright, you didn't give me the homing attack there. That's alright. That's alright. We're still doing great. We're still doing record pace. Ain't gonna need that ramp. That was confusing. Alright, so these cars, you'll notice I breeze right through them. We're gonna do this little shimmy. That's called the Musi technique. I invented that. Little known fact about me and my life. So right now, what we're doing on this rail section is grinding. And you want to balance, and as you can see, I'm the best at it, which is why I've been recommended as the champion of speedrunning. In most instances of speedrunning, your SDDQs, your MGMAs, your MGMTs, they all recognize me as the pinnacle. We got some time here. Speedrun, you bet, Coco. Look at that, go fast. It's true. You ain't lying, Yippoo. You ain't lying. You see these speeds, Coco? I ain't seen speeds. No. Alright, that was when the speeds get too intense. You experience a death there. That's okay though, because that means we're going too quick. You don't die there unless you're going too quick. We're still on world record pace, you know. We just aren't on hyper world record pace. That's okay though. That is okay. So what are you up to today, Coco? I failed that. That's okay. It's slower. It's faster to go this way than on those things. So, you know, that was purposeful, me not making that. We don't need him. We don't need this rail even. Except for right here when we do need it. Nah, just kidding. We don't even need it. We don't need this rail. Who needs rails when you got feet as fast as Sanic? I don't. I certainly don't need rails at all. We don't need that thing either. We'll just flip up these stairs. Get that checkpoint. No, we ain't. Checkpoints? Alright, we'll get it. Alright, now we're running from this truck. As you'll notice, in ball form, Sanic is the speediest creature. But what you don't notice is that when you get big air like that, it's actually hugely faster. So I'm going to try to be in the air as much as possible, like right there. Except on the ramps. Ramps are notorious for making you go slow. I did it right there. I did the champion, and we get to just gonna jump a goal ring, and that's time for Windy Hill Zone. Good job, Musi. The very best speedrum. 11 hours? That's nothing. I'll get there in a few minutes. I like that my mouse is still here. I didn't even notice that. I will keep it there, though. I like that. I stayed up really late last night for a movie night, so I got up around noon and went to lunch. Oh, that sounds nice. I hope the lunch was nice. What movies do you guys end up watching? You'll notice here this is an unskippable cutscene. That's okay though, because you know what? We don't need to skip it, baby, because I can actually beat the game faster than the speedrun is allowed to. I'm making stuff up. Yep, well, how dare you? I just told you. I've been recognized as the best. Yippoo, if you can't accept that at face value, I don't know why you're here, Yippoo, if you can't trust me. Honestly, Yippoo, I'm starting to feel a rift in our relationship, Yippoo. I really thought you trusted me. But I could see I was mistaken. Didn't you just see me take down that boss in like 3.7 seconds flat, baby? I ain't never seen that boss done that quick in my life. I've never seen it done faster. Are you kidding me? Good job, Sanic. Now, I meant to crash into that wall because it's good things to do when you crash into the wall. Some frame perfect. It's all about the frame perfections and finding optimal pathing. Alright, here you're going to see some pretty optimal pathing. You'll notice I'm already on record pace to find the first gym roll. It may look like from the movements I perform that I might not know exactly where it is that I'm supposed to be going. That's all in illusion though. That's like, oh wow, he's just tricking the game. If you trick the game into thinking you don't know what you're doing, then it makes the game easier. It's like, oh, he don't know what he's doing. Give him the easy stuff. So with very precise movements, optimal pathing, as you can see, obviously the gym roll isn't in this direction. That was just to trick the game. Now the game thinks, wow, he's dumb. He thought the gym was over there. He thought gym roll was over there. That's not speedrun material. But in actuality, I knew it was over here the whole time. That's why I was saying. You see, now the game thinks I'm dumb, but in actuality, I'm actually the smartest. The game doesn't know that yet, obviously. Red means bread. I'm trying to find the bread, although I already know where it's at. Again, making the game think I'm less smart than I actually am. It's what I do. It's optimal pathing. Over here isn't where the gym roll is. Again, making the game think. It's thinking, wow, he's not very bright, is he? But no game. I got bamboozling you, game. Man. Oh, man, am I bamboozling you. Oh, man, you so wish that I didn't know where this emerald was. You really, I bet you in front of the mountain is red green. Yeah, I knew that, game. Where's that? In front of the mountain? Oh, of course it was right there. I mean, duh. Who doesn't know that? Anna Joster. Anna Jarrett. Anna Joster. How you doing? What have I been up to? I went to work. I had a good day at work. It was a good day at work. It was one of the good days at work. It was. Well, it wasn't a bad day at work. It was just another day. Like the Paul McCartney song. Calm down, calm down. I'm going too quick. I'm sorry, Yippoo, but I'm trying to go as quick as I can. How are you doing today, Anna? I don't know if I already asked that, but if I didn't. I did now. Alright, so now y'all gonna see some real optimal pathing. Alright, so what you're gonna want to do, you're gonna want to wrap around like this, optimal path. Bonk him like that, boom, you don't know what he's doing. Alright, back up someone. Turn around, swoop him. Good, we swoop him good. Alright, now we're gonna run a circle around him. He doesn't know what he's doing, as you can see. Boom. Got him. We are so close to having him done. Boom. He's done in. He's done. He's dead. That was another optimal pathing. I'm really good at this game, if you couldn't tell. I hope you're doing well today, Anna and Yippoo. I'm not trying to counter the Sonic. I'm trying to be the Sonic. I'm trying to be the Sanic. I do a little captions for like deaf people to make phone calls. Right, so today, right now, optimal pathing at its maximum. As you can see, Tails, I obviously have mastered the path, as they say. That's speedrun talk for having the most optimal path and also inventing the most optimal path. It's called mastering whatever I said the first time. And as you can see, I did invent this path actually, as I did invent most of the paths in this game that are optimal. And I'm just, like I said, recognized as the best by most noteworthy speedrun guys. We hop up there. We don't need these tools. Messing around in our territory. Popping that open. Popping that open. Alright, let's read the comments. Oh, YouTube ain't saying nothing. Yippoo's been done terrified of these two quick speed runs. But yeah, I'm a little captured. guy. I basically do little, whenever a hearing impaired person makes a phone call on their special little phone, I basically make it to where they can read what is being said by the person on the line. That's what I do. It's not an exciting job, but it pays the bills. Missed it. That's alright, though. I meant to do that. Alright, so here, as you can see, again, more often than not, it may look like I'm not trying. It may have looked like I was slow to hit that last one, but that if you give it a second like that and don't hit him immediately, it actually benefits you in the long run in ways that are just too complex for non-speedmans to understand. So I won't bother going into detail. But just know that if you ever see, if it seems like I'm messing up, just know that that is the way it is meant to be run, and you just have to live with that, because it's just such an optimal path that I'm taking that you just can't refuse. You just can't refuse. And as you can see, this last guy, he actually can't be hit from over there, which is why I had to jump from over there to over there. You don't ask questions. What movies did you guys watch? Joker, did you say that? Boom, baby, we're in. We're in, baby. Boom, there's my water. Every speed man needs his water. That's 3 gemeralds. Let's go. I'm on world record pace. 41 minutes. 11 minutes. It's not 41 minutes. Very much different from 41 minutes. I don't need your tips, Omo Chow. Metal Harbor? I've got the world record set in this at least 9 times over. Let me tell you. I've got the world record pace down pat. I could do this with my eyes blindfolded. I could do this with my blindfolded. I could do it while I'm sleeping, while I'm creeping. I could do it in the dead of the night. I could do it. I'm trying to remember what the lyrics were in that song. Alright, so we're gonna go up here. Might have looked like I missed the jump a few times there, but it didn't. Well, I did, but again, to ensure that I was on the correct cycle is what I'm trying to get. There's this cycle-based level is what this is. As you can see, these jets, they're on a cycle. It may look like they come this way every time just like that whenever you pass by, but no, it's a cycle. Boom, boom, boom. I'm sorry if you can't keep up, but it's just, I thought I had to burp there, I didn't though. So we're good. Basically, now that I'm here, I want to make sure to go fast. So that's what, now that I'm at this point, that's the goal, is to do that. Alright, we got through that part. We needed to slow down a little bit on that box, because this part isn't all about speed. This part isn't all about, I stopped right there again, as you can see, because it's not all about speed in speedruns. Sometimes it's about elegance, you know, and you have to look good. Also, it's not, they don't tell you this in speedrun school, but half of the battle is looking good. So it's not all about just doing the fast. It's all about doing the beautiful, you know. You can't just step into the scene saying, "Oh, I go quick." You can go quick, sure, but do you look good doing it? Now that's the question. Like 60% of speedrunning is looking dank while doing it. That's what they don't tell you. They don't tell you that. And that was purposeful. We can't get too fast in here. We got to make sure we get all these little extra goodies. Except that one. That was a bad one. That's why I didn't grab it. That's why I didn't grab that one. That was a bad goodie. That was actually a baddie, not a goodie. Boom. Good. Yes! Boom. Record time? You bet it is. You bet it is. You bet that's record time. You bet it is. Go. Next level. Give it to me. E rank? That's the best letter in the alphabet. You know how many words have the letter E in them? More than's got the letter A. Letter A? Who cares about letter A? That's, I wouldn't pick letter A in, not in Wheel of Fortune. I never pick letter A. E every time, baby. If I'm buying a vowel, you bet I'm buying E. You bet I'd sell A. Get A off the board. I don't want to see it. I get it all. Get away from me. Get that A away from me.
I found you, faker.
Can't skip this cutscene. That's a pro tip number 7 from your Uncle Musi Speedman. You can't just skip this cutscene. And now we're here. Now we battle Shadow the Hedgehog. And he's gonna die real quick, like that, boom. Alright, that might have looked like it missed, but it actually was a frame perfect jump. And when you do frame perfect jumps, it doesn't actually affect the health bar. So they're just left absolutely confused. Boom, boom, done. See? The best. I don't know if you've ever, I don't know if I've said this, but I am actually recognized as the best ever. This level is easy peasy. Can't skip this cutscene either, although. So let that be known. Let that be known real strong. You can't skip this cutscene. But you know what you can do is you can go fast. And that's what it's all about, baby. Gotta go fast. Gotta go fast. Gotta go fast. There's no Shadow, he's going fast. Can I go faster? That's the real question, ain't it? That is the real question of the ages. Here we go, boom. Step in with my feet. That's a good thing to do. You're trying to go fast, and you're trying to run. You step with your feet, and you can't be beat. That rock is, if you hit it frame perfect like that, it actually skips you to the end of the level. As you can see, I didn't get to skip, unfortunately, but it's okay, because you know what? I'm grinding on this vine now. You can't stop me, because I'm the best. I'm literally perfect. It may not seem like it. I might seem like I make mistakes, but again, it's all about optimal pathing. It may seem a bit unorthodox, a bit odd, but let me tell you, I've been called the unorthodox genius before, once by myself, but I was still called it. It still counts. So that's good. That's what I am. So you have to recognize me as that, because that's what I've been called. It doesn't matter who by, even if it was me who called myself that. So thanks for recognizing me as the best, everybody, because that's what I am. Right here, I'm gonna jump up here, do that one. See, most people miss that second one. They don't realize there's not a second one, it's just that first one. No, baby. No, baby. There's all sorts of second ones. You see this second one right here? Wow! Most people miss that one too. There's a third one on this side. Dude, look at the fourth? No way. Can he get the fifth? No, just kidding, there's a fifth and a sixth. Baby, you don't know what you're missing. Let's get that 7th. And we on our way to heaven. All good children go to heaven. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Dang, you ever seen you be back? Alright, Coco, you're gonna miss. I'll probably have the game beaten by the time you get back. I'm going so quick, I can't control myself. I'll try to slow down a little bit just for you. That's fine, Coco. I'm sorry. I'll slow down for you, Moontoon 12. Have fun, Moontoon 12. Princess Moontoon 12. Alright, so this part's where people get tripped up. They're like, oh dang, what do I do? Baby, you go right here, baby. That's what Sonic do. Boom. Boom. That's the Sanic, the Hedgehog way. We're doing it real good. Everybody will be dancing when we're doing it right. And we are doing it right, so I hope you're all dancing. Hope you're all dancing right now. Because you should be.
No
D?
problem.
You know what D stands for? Dandruff, that's what it stands for. So now, we gotta skip that cutscene. Well, who watches those? Who watches those? Just skip that. We're gonna save. No way to skip the saving cutscenes. I don't like to call those. Pumpkin Hill, again. Might look like I don't know where I'm going. Might look like I don't know where the Emma Dudes is at. But I do. I'm just tricking the game. The game's like, wow, we don't know what he's doing. Let's make it easier for him. So, you know, just keep that in mind. Keep that in mind if it looks like I don't know what I'm doing. Because I always do. Welcome back, best friend Moontoon 12, Princess Moontoon 12. A shady place. I know where that is at exactly. As you can see, it was at the bottom, but I had to take the rocket to ensure that I don't die right there, because I wasn't obviously going to die. That would have been impossible. Great, I can't die. Unless I need to die. In which case, yes, I will die. again, just making the game think, wow, we don't know what he's doing. Nothing. We don't know what he's doing. Now, we're going up here because I know exactly where it's at. It's not up here. See, I told you. Tricking the game, bamboozling it. It's down lower, ain't it? I know it is. I don't even need to ask the question. It's over here. Yeah, it is. Behind the thick. Oh, I knew that. You guys do that. Up here, obviously, along this train. That was a joke. Oh, we like the jokes here. We like to mess around. I'll just check this real quick. Mountain. Oh, we know it was down here all along. Find this under this, ain't it? That was just a joke. That was a lol. That was a meme. We like to throw out memes in the speedrun community. I don't know if you noticed. It's been here the whole time, and I knew that too. That's where the meme part comes in. Because I knew it. We're gonna bust that. That actually optimizes a later level. The RNG of breaking that barrel, it makes the RNG work more in your favor. So that would completely and scramble for the emerald. We know exactly what that means, so we're gonna go over here because that's where it is. That was a meme too. That was a meme. Of course it is. I think. Look at me tricking you guys, bamboozled you, tricked you. I knew it was over on this mountain the whole time. You see, I knew it. I ain't even gotta lie. It's right up top here. I see it. Boom, baby. Now it's gonna be over here still, which I was acting like I was gonna fly back to that mountain. But nay. Wasn't gonna do that at all. We're gonna punch this pumpkin? No, we're not. That was a joke. That was another one of my classic memes. Another classic speedrun meme. I hope you guys can understand it. If you're not part of the hardcore speedrun community like me, it might go over your head a little bit, but you know what? That train's RNG, it messes with me, as you can see. I seem to be having some bad RNG here. This seems to be glitching. I don't think it's me. I think it's obviously a glitch going on. It's not allowing me to get this energy. Unless something's off. There it is. See, bad RNG, baby. It's all it takes. And bad RNG, you mess up. It's still a world record time. Don't you worry. It was still world record time. We're still on pace. We're still on pace to beat. We're still gonna beat the world record. That's a B. See that? That's at least a G. A B. I know so many words with the letter B in it. Balloon. Abstract. That's the second letter in that one. Oh, we can skip that. Who needs that? Speedruns? Who needs cutscenes? Who needs them? Nobody. Nobody needs them. Find a hidden car? We don't need your hints. Omo Chow? Elude enemy pursuit? You got it. Let's do it. Yeah, okay, so this stage, all about cycles, all about RNG. These enemies RNG, that enemy RNG. These guys aren't RNG, they're cycle based. Almost RNG. Cycle based is basically RNG, but like in a dish, like a washing machine, so it's cycle based. I didn't need to be up there anyways. I'm glad I didn't make that. I actually, that death right there, intentional. That actually, now, like I said, whenever I do badly, the game's like, oh, let's back it up on me. So now the run will be easier, and I'll even be faster. So, intentional is how I would describe that death. Intentional, and it was a frame perfect death too. I couldn't have died any faster. So, nobody dies faster, and if they claim that they do, they're obviously charlatans, and you should not take their word for anything because they'd be lying to you. And you know who wouldn't be lying to you? Tails, because he just got hover boots. 10 out of 1, I think you ain't lying, Coke friend. I'm pretty sure this is still on world record page. I don't know about you, but we're gonna kill this one. As you can see, we missed that cycle, but it was actually because we were too quick. See, this is the cycle most people try to get on. And even this, still, it's quite a quick cycle. quite a quick cycle. It might have looked like I missed where this was. Didn't though. It was bamboozling you. We have time for jokes in the stream sometimes, you know. I knew where that was, but I wasn't gonna make it seem like I gotta bamboozle the audience a little bit. I mean, Coco felt pretty bamboozled. She had to. Because I bamboozled myself a little bit there. Oh, you see, that was a bit of RNG toying with my heart, as you can see. But that's alright, because, you know, at the end of the day, we're still on record pace, baby. Nothing wrong with being on record pace. In fact, there's everything right with it. We have to have some serious bad luck to get off this world record pace right now. We are just flying through this thing. I don't know about you. I ain't never seen a game done so quick. Not even that game's done quick. That movie. That's a good movie. Oh wait, oh, I knew that. That was a joke. It was a joke. Good job, Tails. You joked in much tonight. As you can see, my health is low. Intentionally low. When he's low health, he moves faster because he's in fight or flight. You know. He's like, ooh, I'm about to die. I gotta get safety. And he does, as you can see. You're about to find out. Getting to safety. Oh god, I didn't see those. I mean, I did. I knew exactly what it was. So the fact that I didn't see them really doesn't mean that. I know this game better than anybody. If they tell you otherwise, they're obviously doing that. Intentional. I wanted to get down here, and you know what? Just take a minute to breathe it in. Just take time to breathe it in. Sometimes the RNG don't work if you don't want to go back up. That's fine. We'll walk away. We'll walk back up here. That's fine. That's called lapping it. That's a technique I invented. It actually makes the enemy spawn on future levels less frequently. Don't ask me how it works, because it's all about just manipulating code, as they say in the community. It's manipulating the code of a game. So that's what I'm doing now. Whenever I do weird things like that, it's like, whoa, we don't know what you're doing. No, baby, I'm doing exactly what I need to do. What are you doing? You're failing. That's what you're doing if you ain't on this path. You ain't on this path, baby. I don't know what path you're on, but it ain't the winner's path. It ain't the winner's path, baby. It ain't the winner's path at all. Go. And here we go. Here we don't go. Alright, that was intentional. We go over here. Hit this, rub against it, and we're inside of it. Boom. Skip. That's a skip right there, baby. There's a skip right there. You see that? We are skipping the entire level right now. Now, that cry of fear might have sounded like he just died, but in actuality, he's never lived more in his life. That Tails. Oh God, Tails. I was saying, oh God, Tails, because I was so proud of him for being such a quick guy. That's what I was doing. Here, don't need him to be alive anymore, obviously. Obviously has to get hit by that rocket. That is a must have. If you don't get hit by that rocket, I don't think you can actually beat the game. So if people don't get hit by a rocket, that's basically run over. That's run over. They're like, oh wow, I didn't get hit by that rocket, I gotta start over. But so it's good that we got hit by it first try. So that's good. Didn't have to reset it all. We're on pretty great pace, I gotta say. This running quick, done, baby. It's how we do. It's how we do. It's a little speed run, man. They don't call me Musi Fast Feet for nothing. They don't call me Musegam Speed Man for no reasons. They don't call me it for no reasons, I'm telling you. And if they did call me it for no reason, well, it would still apply because it's true. It's just a true statement. You ain't gotta make sense for if the statement is true. You ain't got it. You ain't got it at all. So now, obviously, we're going to this level, which is commonly referred to as Aquatic Mine. I knew the level coming up. I just wanted the game to tell you. I wanted it to be the reveal. We can't skip this cutscene though, so it's nice. It's actually one of my favorite cutscenes. That was a good cutscene, Tails. Little known fact, that's actually Tails. Most people think Tails, Knuckles, they switch them. People got them mixed up. Sonic lore will tell you otherwise. If you were a true Sonic fan, you'd know that, but apparently most people aren't. See, I'm tricking the game. Game thinks, oh, he thinks it's down there. We ain't gonna put it down there. We putting it up here. Game, I knew that. Game. You ain't gotta tell me. You ain't gotta tell me where it at, because I know exactly where it's at. It's back here. Nah, that was just a lull. Yeah, it's just lolling you. Alright, so we know where this is. It's right over in this, not direction, but we're gonna look at this TV, just so you guys can see where it's at. I know where it's at. See, the skull pulley. That's easy. The skull pulley? Yeah, it's easy stuff. Let's see, let's flip we need this. Need that switch. And then the water will go down. And as you can see, I need to be in this thing. Actually. Maybe? No, that's not a thing. That was a joke too. I'm just ripping it with these jokes today. I'm killing it. Water powered lift hall. That's easy, baby. You're about to see where it's at exactly. Hold on. Alright, that one we don't need through. That one's actually, you have to be on the cycle to get that one. To overread that one.
Different areas are accessible depending on the water level.
Oh, I know where it is exactly. Watch, you're about to see. That was a joke. It's not over here. Not over here at all. Not even a little bit over here. But you know where it is over here? Nothing, obviously. So that's why I'm going back this way. Because it's, not right there either. It turns out, which I knew, obviously. But we're gonna check this. Maybe. No, we ain't. That was not the joke. Classic Musi, the speedrun joke. Right there. Write that down in the history books. Obviously, I knew it was in here the whole time, which is why I'm going in here now. Except I won't be, because obviously I'll die. Alright, I died. That's fine. That's a purposeful death again. I knew where the emerald was at. I was trying to get to it, and dying there. Obviously, it wasn't optimal placement, or else we would have had it by now. So had to get out of there, as they say.
Different areas are accessible.
Do it down. It may look like I messed up there, but I didn't. I promise you. And now you can see. You can go in here, hit this, hit that, and we in 3 metal barrels. I knew where that was exactly. So we're gonna go out of here. We're gonna go optimal pathing over to this. I'm gonna climb on that wall, hit this. Ghost room, I know where that is. These are all very frame perfect inputs I'm doing right now. We're at the top level, which is good. That's where we want to be, because that's where it is. Obviously. Let me get back up there. I might look like I fell again. Oh, this is a 10 out of 10. Friend, I ain't seen a 10 out of 10 or speedrun. I ain't seen a speedrun do any better than this. See, as you can see over here, obviously knew that already. Gotta go in here. No, we don't. We didn't even need to do that, buddy. But you know what we did need to do? Go this way. See, because obviously it's not over here either. So I was just making sure you guys knew that. It's not that direction. So now I'll show you where it actually is. Just so we all know together. See, you go in here. And here we are, you see? And this is exactly where it's at. We're going to jump over that friend. Jump up here. We're going to miss that, but it was actually an intentional miss. Again, frame perfect inputs I'm doing here. And all to help save frames. Oh god, I'm good. That was a joke. Oh god, I knew I was safe the whole time. Alright, the camera don't want to work with you when you're trying to speedrun like this. That's okay though, because you know what? We still appreciate the camera because it tries its heart out. And that's really all we can ask of it. And we love it for what it does. And obviously, not here. Because we gotta go up here first. Watch this. You're about to see. That was a joke. You're about to see. Now you're about to see. Oh, see, I knew where it was. I knew it was back here the whole time. 3 barrels, baby. I told you. The 3rd one. There, boom. Alright, so now Optimal Pursuit would tell me that I need to go to, obviously, the container next to Jumbo Skull. See, I read it before I even read it. Or I said it before I read it. Because I knew what it was going to say. Because little do people know, if you get so good at speedrunning that you pass a certain point where you can literally read the game's mind. Most people don't know that. That's a thing. That's only like the 1% of the top 1% can do it. So yeah, it's basically only me because, like I said, I'm recognized as the best in all of the community. Anybody who says otherwise, charlatan, liar. They basically worse than Jake, worse than anyone, worse than any sellout. Omo Chow is talking to me. Obviously, I wanted that to happen. It makes that text box go faster, actually. Most people don't know that. It's closer. Obviously, I need to be in here, but do I need to be in here? No, I don't. Except I do. But you see, I need to come back on the camera. I need to go do a certain action to make the camera want to cooperate better. So I'm gonna go do that. Because if you get little known fact, if you grab the emerald with the wonky camera, it actually starts you over at the very beginning. So these actions that we're doing, very frame perfect, meant to unlock the camera and make it better. I'm not looking for anything in particular. That's not what I'm doing at all. I'm not doing that, and I'm not confused right now as to where I'm at. That's a lie. Very much so a lie. I don't know why you would think that lie is a true statement. I mean, obviously, it isn't a true statement, as is made clear by the statement I am making now, that it is a false statement. I'm not confused. I'm not confused whatsoever, actually. I'm still on record pace to beat this level, so obviously it's not confusion, it's actually greatness. I'm not confused. Not even close to what I am. But if I were confused, I would be really confused, but I'm not. I am drowning though. See, that time we didn't want to intentionally drown, so we stopped it. Stopped the clock, as they say. Oh, did you guys like that? Did you guys like that? I fooled you the whole time. Alright. See, I know where it is, baby. And the trick is, see, sometimes it glitches. I'm supposed to be able to get out of this box underwater, but it's the game. Sometimes the game just does a goof, and we gotta love it for that. I ain't drowning. Thanks, friend. See, this is. We're still on record pace. Don't you forget it. It may look like I'm failing, but I'm actually greatly succeeding, surpassing my contemporaries. not confused. Not confused. Okay, so that's okay. Okay. I didn't just figure it out. I didn't just figure out what I need to do. I knew what I had to do the whole time. Again, tricking the game into thinking I was dumb. You see, it plays into the master plan. You guys are gonna see. You're gonna be like, when it all comes unfolding, you're gonna be like, wow, he wasn't just tricking the game. He was tricking the universe into thinking he was bad. But no, no, no. But no, no, no. Sweet child of mine. Actually, I'm the best. I knew this was over here on this side. I didn't take the long way. That was all fake news, if they tell you that's what the case is. So now what we do, we go in here. This is called the Cavern of Truth and Ultimate, wait a second. Alright, well now I feel real confused. Thanks, Best Friend Coco. Alright, well we got the one. See, that one was an optimal placement, so obviously we had to start over, get a better placed one. Again, still on record pace, don't you forget it. It's right over here, obviously, or else it wouldn't be blinking like such. That was a joke, that was a joke, it's over here. Probably up here. In fact, it's definitely up here. Wow, I tricked you guys again, didn't I? Man, I'm just bamboozling left and right. So now, I'm going to go down here because it's obviously, as we learned, like that. It's not a minecart, so obviously it's not going to be a minecart. Go down here. Not confused or anything. Not looking for anything in particular. I have this game down to perfection. Alright, well that's all good. We were just going in here is what we were doing the whole time after I catch your breath. But nice.
It's closer.
I see. Obviously very close. I don't.
It's over.
Oh, dang it! That was an unintentional death. I can admit that. That was again though, no, that was intentional because that was a bad placement, as we all saw. It wasn't me failing; it was the game failing. That is what we can transcribe from that situation. Obviously, looking like it's over that way. What we'll do, we'll lower the water because we're nice people, and we want the water to be low.
Different areas are accessible depending on the water level.
See, that was intentional, frame perfect actually. And we knew where this one was, as you can tell. I didn't even have, this isn't even the one we're searching for right now, I just knew where it was. Going here. Downward. And it's right there.
I found him.
See, once you get optimal pathing, it's easy peasy, lemon squeezies. The lemoniest little squeezies. 44 minutes, that's record time. Record time we're on right now. Y'all about to see. 4 minutes is actually an excellent time for that map. You kidding me? Don't let him fill you with your fake news. That's actually the creme de la creme of excellent times right there. Skip that. We don't need it. We don't need it. We're doing pretty great. Route 101. Dude, this is actually the best map in the game. Almost like, never mind. I was gonna say it's almost like I forgot how to drift, but obviously that's not the case. I'm too good at this game to forget how to drift. As you can see, it took out that taxi. Usually you can't do that. That taxi is actually usually impenetrable. But when you come at it frame perfect, with perfect RNG, you just win. You win every time. So right now I'm obviously going faster than any living creature should ever go. Faster than Sanic. Most people don't know this. Tails, faster than Sanic by a measurable, very measurable amount. Almost an immeasurable amount. It's so good. You just can't see how quick he goes sometimes because, you know, he's got them two tails holding him back. His strap, when he ain't using them, he's got them tucked away as such. It becomes clear who the real savior of the universe is, his tails. Sonic's just taking the spotlight like a spotlight taking Hake's spot. This is an easy one, as you can tell. I'm obviously have perfected it, as I have most other stages as well. Excuse me, sir. That was frame perfect hit, and if you noticed, I hope you did. Noticing these perfect techniques I'm using right here. These are called Musi techniques because I invented them, as well as perfected them, as well as got all of the world records with them. In fact, there's no world record I haven't gotten ever. That's a true statement. That's a very true statement. I've never not had a world record at some point. You can look up any world record, and at some point, if you look back in history, my name will be on the world record for being one of the people that had it at one point. And a lot of them still got it. They still got it. You know, I got to master a little bit of everything. That's my motto. Master everything and jack of none. Jack of everything and all master of none. Master of everything. Jack of no trades. Master of all. Jack of many. Everything. That's my motto. And you could put that on a t-shirt because it just rolls off the tongue, as you can tell. So right now, obviously, we're winning. Right up here, to the final gauntlet. And there you go. That's how you go faster than Sonic. Hey, it's Yoshi. How you doing, Yoshi? It's good to see you. We're just going super quick through some Sanic. Why are you dying, friend? Don't die. I'm too busy speedrunning to give you resuscitation CPR. I knew how to do CPR at one point when I was a lifeguard. I could do it. If you are dying, but I don't even know what state you live in, so it'd be real tricky trying to find you in time for you to not die, and then also perform the CPR. And I also need one of the little face mask things, because that's how you actually get an airtight seal. Doing it with the mouth, that's 0 out of 10. They'll try. Fake news will have you believe you do it with your face mask. So no. You don't do that. As you can see, we're back to just classic levels. You know, optimal pathing is what it's all about. Catching that RNG, which I do always, obviously. Like I've said before many times. Mastered this stage as well. I've mastered this stage so well, they've actually renamed this stage in all of the updates of this game to Musi's Pyramid of Sexuality. But since my copy of the game right here isn't updated, it's not called that. So you might notice it wasn't called that when we loaded up the level. That's okay because it's called that in all of the other levels, and you don't have to look that up to have it proved, because you could just take my word that it's true, and my word is better than someone who says it's not. It's good word. That's what you can take home from this one. It's Adam. It's that I am never gonna lie to you, or give you, or let you down, or turn around and hurt you. I'll never make you cry, and I'll never say goodbye, or tell a lie, and I never hurt you. See, I had to jump off there to get the optimum angle. Sometimes you gotta jump off, sometimes it looks like a failure, but in actuality it's a success disguised as a not success. As you can see, we didn't even need that bottom half of the level because non-casting is so optimal on this section. I've, like I said, mastered it, played through it so many times. That was intentional. Intentional because we needed to lose on one. Your favorite character in Sonic? Oh, I'd have to go with oh no, Eggman is pretty lol, I gotta say. The Egg Miser? Are you kidding me? Don't worry, Coco. Intentional death. We only lost those lives because they were bad lives. They were actually, as you could see, those lives were slowing me down, as was this one, but only this one out of the set. We're good now. Sometimes the game, you don't know this, but the game gives you slow lives sometimes. It's like, dang, these lives, if you're playing a game and it just feels like, man, this game's going so slow. This one, actually, I lied, that was a bad life too. That was a really bad life. That was a slow, as you could tell. Let's see if this one might be slow too, I don't know. We'll see when we get up here. This one might be a slow life. If you ever feel like the game's going slower than it usually does, you probably got a slow life. You know, take yourself out and start over, and you'll probably get optimal passing the second time around. As you can see, it'll probably be much faster than the first go around, just because now I have optimum speed in the live category. As you can see, we've already basically we've flummeled through our previous time tenfold by now. I'm pretty sure we were barely past the beginning of this point last time, because we had slow lives, I'm telling you. And that was a slow life too. I don't know if you noticed, but it was a really slow life. It was fast up until that point, and then I was like, oh, that's slow. I gotta go get a different one. Gotta get a speedier one. This one, as you could tell, was much speedier. In fact, it was so speedy you could see I almost, very nearly, took myself out, but I didn't. Because, you know what, I caught up to the speed. It's just so, this one's so quick. I was so used to the slow lives of before. I gotta get used to the actual speed now. In fact, this might be a fast one, like a hyperspeed life, as they say. Which is why I'm obviously going incredibly fast. I'm upset that, like, some of the referees of the speed game community aren't here. That was that was actually another slow life. Meant to point that out sooner, but you know what? Sometimes you just gotta go into the moment, knowing that it's a slow life, and you just gotta plow through. That was we got a bad set there. We got a bad set of lives there. We're gonna go through that again. One more time. Bad set. It's get a bad RNG, man. It gets you every time. We're still on world record pace though, so we can just ignore the fact that all of that happened. And this is the first time I've entered this stage. What was it? Musi's Pyramid of Sexuality. That's the name of the level. And the updated versions, remember that. It might seem like it says Pyramid, whatever is the name of the level. Sand Ocean, maybe? I don't know. I'm just so used to calling it Musi's Pyramid of Sexuality, because that's what it is in the updated versions, like I said. But again, not updated version, so we don't get to see it. It's a shame. It's a real shame. But you know what? We got ultimate speed in these lives, I can tell you right now. So we don't need to be doing any deaths, unless we do actually. In which case, I will do death. I might forget to tell you guys before I do it, so if I just die all of a sudden, remember, it's probably not me being bad, because, like I said, I'm hailed as the greatest at this game. Just recognize that I know so much about this game. If I died 9,700 times out of 10 times, it was probably an intentional death, disguised as a dumb. And again, like I said before, I'm tricking the game into thinking I'm no good at this game. But in actuality, I'm literally the best. Better than the creators of the game. Better than the man on the moon at this game. Because the man's on the moon is real great at this game. And we going to the moon. We going to the moon right after this level. Maybe, or maybe not. I'm not sure. That was a joke. I know exactly where we're going. I just didn't want to spoil it, obviously. Obviously, we're still on world record pace. I'm just going to keep making sure everyone knows that. Because, you know, it's obviously extremely true. Excessively true. I'm just trying to frame perfect our shots here. For the frame perfect, that was that. Might have looked like we fell off there, but actually we didn't. We just wanted to do that. Popping through here. Popping through this. That was a joke. We weren't doing. We are obviously weren't going that way. That's widely regarded as the slow way to dumb people. I was just going like this, so it'd be like, whoa, he's going that way? No, that was a joke. That was a meme. Another classic meme from the speedrun community. We're almost at peak levels of speed here. Almost at the end of level 2, so perfect timing. Just got a few more little windows to the soul to get through. And you know what? As you can see, all of these lives are pretty much perfect speed, so we didn't need to die anymore. So that should prove to you right there that it was actually, in fact, the game being slow, not me in any way. So just keep that in mind. If you're thinking of criticizing, because at the end of the day, I think I've proven that I'm more than capable of being the best at this game. So, keep that in mind. Keep that in mind. Just hit all of those. And the safety of the little hang. Because little safety, little hang, it's a good safety. One of the best in the game, actually. Top 10 safeties in the game. That's all from it. And as you can see, we finished in record time. As you can tell. Unfortunately, that we got, or it's unfortunate that we got the slow lives right there at the beginning. But you know what? We sped right through them, just like Sanic would want us to do. We sped through them, blazing speeds, cut right through them. Pyramid Cave, you got it. You got it. Y'all about to see real speed now. I don't know if you know this, but Sanic is actually fast. He's actually faster than Tails. That fact I told you before, that Tails is faster, that was another goof. Another classic goof in the speedrun community. Might have looked like I missed that. Might look like I'm shaking on Mochow right now. That was intentional. I have to do that to get the optimal pathing and the optimum surf suplex. Might look like I missed that one. Didn't. It's actually faster to go down to the bottom and take these little things that seem really annoying to get up, but actually they're much faster. So just take my word for it. Now we're running obviously very fast, as Sonic is intended to do. And now we got the bounce bracelet. Some say overpowered. I say Musi powered, because overpowered is just an anagram, or not an anagram. It's a synonym for Musi Gamer, because everybody knows that I am the overpowered. It may have looked like I missed that cycle. That's okay, because actually intended to miss it. Got through it that time, as you can see, record pace. Just Put that in there. I threw it over because I wanted to show Homer's challenge to the boss. That obviously meant to happen. It was supposed to happen. Now this is called the Musi Gamer technique, where you actually go back, you go forward, then go back. It's actually much faster than just taking the rail initially. You go 87 times faster on the rail than you were other. That rail is actually real slow when you go on at regular speed. It might have looked like I missed that rail that time. I didn't. Again, use gamer technique, going back for the rail. It's I'll show you how much faster you go. Look at that. You see that? That's how you do it. That's the Musi Gamer technique, baby. Ah, these ghosts grab me. See, these are our GB. Our Roy G. Biv is what they are. Now we just take the key, we open the door, we throw that real quick. No, we don't. That was a lull. Now we throw it there. See, that was more optimal. We grab it. No, we won't. We'll ring that. Alright, we won't grab it. That was bad. I had a bad feeling about that. Sometimes you gotta rely on your feelings sometimes. That was a bad one too, as you can tell why I stopped. See, I had to get those rings out of the way because now I'm on this side. That's an odd one. That's just a joke. I knew that was gonna happen. I needed to be on this side anyways. Now we're gonna go back over here and grab it. You know, we're actually doing setting up for a skip later on. I'm not missing it or anything right now. That's just how the game is programmed. You're supposed to go back and forth on this door multiple times and do that exact set of movements, or else you can't win the game. Don't ask me, ask the developers. Now there we go. That's how you properly do it. Or I was doing it properly the whole time. I'm going to say that's how you do the last step of that process. And then we'll run it at that guy just to show him that he's messing with the true champion. And we're gonna go through here now, and we're actually gonna hit this because obviously that's what the developers intended. Oh, hang on. Alright, we're back. We are back. We had pizza guy come in. He's at the wrong place. But that was actually meant to happen. The pizza guy showing up. That's actually part of the RNG. Part of the RNG of this game. If you don't have a pizza guy show up at that exact moment with the wrong order, with an order you didn't even place, from a place you never even heard of, you won't get that optimal path. And if you're still here, Coco, or if you're still here, I'll see you around, Coco. If you have a good time doing whatever it is Cocos do, you're gonna be missing the speeds. I don't know how to tell you, but you're gonna be missing the speeds. So it's gonna be real upsetting. But I understand if you gotta go, Coco. I'm just saying the speeds. You see them? I'm seeing them, and I'm impressed. And I'm the one who's doing them, so that's just even more impressive. Oh, see, it made it look like I might have missed it. It might have sounded like I stuttered too when I said that. Didn't. Optimum speed. Go up here, through the door, flawlessly. They don't call me Flawless Musi for nothing. They don't call me Musi Mix Perfect Scrote for nothing. And then that's the level. Beat Clockwork Orange, or whatever this level's called. Really, it's a breeze for me. I mean, it might look difficult, all these frame perfect movements, all these advanced techniques, but
Barely made it.
you know, it's just years of practice, you know, years upon years of practice, and just getting extremely excellent at the game and being excellent to each other. That's what this boils down to. Skip cutscenes. Who needs them? Who needs the cutscenes when you got timers? When you got 4 timers at 3 different locations on your monitor. So that's a good thing about that. Let's get the mouse in all of them. Why don't we? There it is. Okay, now we got the mouse in all of them. That's what we wanted. That was optimal pathing right there. Now this level actually might seem like I'm going in all sorts of directions. And like he has no clue what he's doing. But let me tell you, I know exactly what I'm doing, and my eyes bugged out. That's what that one is for. And I trapped myself. But that's the law, because I didn't trap myself. I just wanted to go in here and get the hammer gloves. I wanted to get the hammer gloves, because the hammer gloves is how you win the games. And we're gonna go out here, because obviously it's not in that direction. I mean, you have to be an absolute fool to think it's in that direction. Absolutely. The fool of absoluteness, absolutely. Absolute power corrupts absolute. And absolute gloves, absolutely corrupt. Absolutely. Now, we're gonna pop this little guy. Pop him open like legit. I'm gonna go this way. Optimally path it through there. Bust this guy. For no reason, honestly. We didn't even need that. We were just showing off my skills. Now we're in this room. Obviously, the room we're not supposed to be in. So we're gonna go on through back here. I was just going in there to, you know, check to see how everybody was doing in the room. Because I like to make sure everybody's alright. Because I care about people and emotions. And, you know, don't forget it. Don't forget that I care. Don't ever forget that, because I do care. No matter who you are, no matter where you be, I care about you. With all my heart and all your heart. I care about you with your own heart. And really, I think that's what makes me the splendid speedrunner that I am. I just care so much. And really, you should be proud of me. Because I just kind of go on tangents, trying to buy time when I'm trying to find peas. But really, it's not at all tangents, because I might have just messed up my little layout for my laptop. There we go, it's back. So obviously, it wasn't under there. I just have to dig right there because I dig love. And we're gonna fly around here. Obviously, it's not in here, or else, I mean, I already knew that, of course. But we're gonna read this 3D monitor because it'll tell us. It'll tell you guys. I already know where it is. What the green flame is. We know where that is. We have a good feeling of where that is. Green flame, green flame, green flame. What's in here?
Rats.
No, it's not. That was a joke. It's in here. See, we might have missed that, but in actuality, it was a frame perfect input to make sure that we got through this one. And if you don't do that, it doesn't let you through. It's weird. He makes weird decisions. Obviously, I know exactly where this is. Right up here. You take a right, you take a left, take it strong. Camera's not working with me, but that's okay. Obviously, not in here. That was a joke. That was all a big shebang. Just to pull your leg. Just to pull your leg. It's what I do. I pull legs. It's actually a fetish of mine, pulling legs. I do it, and you know what? I'm not proud of it, but what I do, I pull legs.
It's closer.
And the legs pull me back sometimes. Boom. We got it. And we got it. And we got it. Boom. It's that easy. See, some people they get terrified of speedrun because oh, it looks so hard. It's so easy though. It's so easy. Except, you know, getting to my level, obviously I'm the best. I didn't read the pictures. I read what that said. I was just making sure you guys did. we know where the tilted-picture is, so we're gonna go to it, and we know exactly where it is, and we're gonna read this just to be sure. My flames. As you can see, I know where that is. I'm just trying to get this fellow out of my way so that I can go to it. And then we're gonna go down. Oh my gosh, Eric! Welcome to the stream, Eric. I love you. Right now, we're speed running, Eric. You're gonna see. It's optimal. We've been on a pretty world record pace right now, I would say. Pretty sure we're gonna have this game beaten better than anybody else ever has before. How are you doing today, Eric? I hope you're doing well. I love you. And you make good cookies. The best. Some would say the best. I would say the best. I don't know about other people. I think you make the best. I think you give the best cookie baker in the world, and it shows me. I think you are the best cookie baker. And as you can see, I told you, I knew exactly where this one was at. And we're just gonna jump around like that song, because that's what the developers intended. It might have looked like we fell, didn't though. Actually, we flew, but as we all know, flying is nothing but falling in style. So we got it. Oh, we got that. That's actually important. Actually, very important. It's actually back this way. And it's right in there. That was the joke. It's right here. That was also a joke. Man, I'm tricking you guys, ain't I? Man, it's like I'm tricking myself. I'm doing so good. Sonic Sonic 06. Oh, Sonic 06. Are you memeing at me, or are you being for real? I don't think I've ever. I actually have played a little bit of Sonic 06. I'm gonna be red and white. Yeah, we just had to get double shields. We're gonna go through here because that's actually often what happened. That was a joke. Unless it wasn't a joke. Yeah, I think that was a joke. That was a meme. That was another one of my classic memes. You can buy a book of my memes on Amazon, $14.95 per page. It's 400,000 pages of nothing but memes. So, you know, buy it up. Buy it while the getting's hot. I think. I say it. I think like I don't know. Of course I know. Obviously, it's in one of the directions that might be this one. Obviously, I might have been bamboozling you. Might have been bamboozling. I don't know. We'll find out together. We'll find a bit of a bamboozle. Might need a TV. Not for me, of course. I just want to make sure you guys know where we're going. See, that was what we needed the shields for. Well, I grabbed them. I'm glad we did. We worked together to make things right. It looks like RNG's not really kind of neat. So we're going to go up here. We're going to look around for a TV. Again, I'm still on record pace, so if it looks like I don't know what I'm doing, obviously I do. I know exactly what I'm doing. So we're going to go up here. I think we're going to catch this cycle right here. It's a very important cycle. As you can see, that's the camera cycle right there. And we caught it, as you can see, because the camera fixed itself immediately. If you don't catch that cycle, that camera will just flop around like a dead fish inside of your hole. Very important to catch that camera cycle. We call that the Musi camera cycle. Because it's the cycle that you need to get, and I invented it like I did many other things in the speedrun, as you can probably tell. Obviously, you need to do that. Obviously, we're supposed to just flop around it on the outside of that door for a bit. Because if you don't, well then it's just silly. Obviously, it didn't want to go up there. It'd have to be a loon to want to go up there. Absolute loon. Alright, it says under the red light, so I feel like feel like you might not want to go in there. Well, I mean, I know I don't want to go in there because I know this game like the back of me. They obviously need to find the room in which the room is in. And the key. Obviously. Didn't forget which direction I came from. I came from this way. Duh, it's just red. I knew that. Jump up here. See, right now we are a loon. We're actually using what's called the loon technique. The loon glitch. It's where you become the loon and you find optimal paths. It's hard to explain to non-speedmans, but just know that I am using glitches that I invented, obviously, to get me super far into the game. And might have missed that one again, though. All part of the loon glitch. Boom. And to destroy that, that's part of the loon glitch. Boom. Got it in. All part of it. All part of the plan. Now, as you can see, he's blinking. It's blinking. Now it's not. See, this was a joke. That was all a joke right there. That part. Now we need to go in this room. So I knew it was here the whole time. Except Knuckles had a little bit of a spasm there. That's okay. We won't say anything about it because you know we respect him enough to realize that sometimes you just have accidents. Okay. Alright, I knew how to get that.
Rats.
See? Easy. World record time. What was that time? 50 seconds? 11 minutes, 50 seconds. It's all the same. Still world record.
Have to try harder.
Still doing pretty flawlessly, I might add. It's pretty flawless run of this Sanic that we're pulling, as you can see by all of the timers. And now we got a boss fight. This is actually the they've renamed this boss from his original name, which is King Boom Boo, which I knew obviously. I was just wanting it to be a reveal. Didn't want to spoil it myself. But they renamed this boss actually to his name. He's laughing at me. That was intentional. And I'm gonna grab this one. Like that. Boom. And we're gonna go get him with frame perfect jumps like such. Second time. Dang, no, we won't. That's okay. The second time is overrated. We can actually go faster with just having done this way. Oh, it's all good. Don't let the media tell you different. Do that like an absolute win. We're gonna flip that. We're gonna flip him. We're gonna kill him. Right now, 2 seconds, you're going to see it, you're going to be like, wow, that's impressive. I wish I was as good at this game as Musi is. And we all do, we all wish that for ourselves. Ah, we didn't get the 2 seconds, that's alright. It's actually still faster this way. Still world record pace. Don't you forget it. How world record this goes. As you can see, he's stomping at me. That's okay. It's a good cycle to be on. This cycle right here. So we're still doing great. In fact, I'd say we're doing absolute better than anybody. He's throwing the fireballs at me, which is good because that's the way we like it. We like it hot in here. We like to take off all our clothes. Notice how Knuckles is naked. That's called the take off all your clothes Nelly glitch. It's called the. This is actually called the Nelly boss. That's what they renamed the boss to. Nelly. They actually patched it in. There's mods where they patched in the little bandage cheek, the cheek bandage. Classic Nelly staple. It's now become the staple of this boss here through updates and modifications to the game, made possible by viewers like you. Thank you. Didn't get that quick 3 seconds. That's okay though, because again, faster this way. We don't need it. That was intentional, obviously. That was also intentional. We were wanting to bamboozle him the second time. Or else, you know, where would we be if we didn't bamboozle? Who knows where we'd be? We'd be in a sad place. A very sad place. Both physically and emotionally. Do a little spin, called the Nelly spin. Named after, obviously, himself. Make sure he's doing that because, you know, we can't be too safe. Too safe. Take that lesson home to you and smoke it, kids. Missed him there. It just looked like I missed him though. I actually got him. The game just didn't like him until I got him. It's okay though. Sometimes the game messes up. And we got him. See, it's that easy, bro. That easy. When you want to kill a ghost, you just gotta punch him real hard, strong.
What a hassle.
So keep that in mind. I designed this rhyme. To explain himself, huh? I don't know the words to that song. Gonna skip that cutscene. We're almost done with this whole game. Let me tell you. Let me tell you. See, we tried to skip it there also, but you know what? We couldn't. Which is fine by me because who needs to skip things when you got optimal tactic? Which is what obviously what we have here. Boom, got it. Just one hit down, baby. Second time. I know we ain't. That was a joke. That was C. That was bad placement. Bad RNG. Got some bad RNG there. That's all right. Sometimes things just don't work out for Sonic Boys. Sometimes just things don't work out. But they worked out that time. So really, in the end, we'll probably end up having been faster because of it. Nice to see. Such things as this. Oh, we almost ducked under it, but you know what? Sometimes the game doesn't allow it. Pop up here, obviously making an absolute mockery of this boss battle. Go so quick, can't be able to catch me. I'm just too quick at it. And boom. You're gonna see right here. Almost world record. This is gonna be world record. I'm certain of it. Might have looked like I fell off. Intentional mistake. So in the end, it wasn't even a mistake. It was a technique. It's called the Musi Gamer fall down in the sand technique. It's not quite as roll off the tongue as the rest of my techniques. I didn't name that. A speed man called me that technique, that particular one. I would have named it something much catchy, but you know, can't always get what you want. Obviously, we're making pretty great time right now. I don't know about you, but I've never been on such a better pace in my life. You kidding me? We're on the ARP. We're on ARP. It's a good ARP. Eternal Engine, easy level. They call this one Musi's Butter and Bread and Butter, because it's just the easiest one. I'm just so good at it. My bread and butter. Well, I'm going through it pretty swiftly. If I'm going too quick for you, I apologize. Because, you know, can't slow down for No Man. Or No Man's Sky. Can't slow down for either of them. Obviously that camera angle is meant to confuse and bamboozle, but obviously I'm so good at this game, I can't possibly be bamboozled. You're gonna get hit by this laser, intentional again. Just need to make sure your arm correct pathology. I was just bamboozling. That was intentional again. Where the switch is. I don't. It looks like I don't know where the switch is. I obviously had the strongest knowledge that it was right here. Gotta be safe. And boom, we were the safest. Boom. That's actually the hardest part of the speed run right there. But I obviously died right there, which was an intentional death because, you know, we had a slow route with that switch. We got to make it speed up a little bit. So you have bad RNG there, and when you get bad RNG, you gotta say, dang, I gotta go back. Suck it to you, and then you fall out, because that's, I had a slow life, like I said before. Sometimes you just get slow lives, you can't help it. You just gotta die, and hopefully the next life will be a bit of a faster one. You know? That's what you gotta do. So obviously, we ain't gonna blow up that one. See, usually the faster technique, which is called the Musi Bomb boom time technique, is to just blow up the boxes and blow up the back of the ship. But obviously, we want to be safe. We want to be safe. So we're taking a slower but safer, more elegant technique. Like I said, not always about speed, about having a good time and making friends along the way. Open. You could have done that in a faster way, but I wanted to make sure I looked good doing it, not always just about speed, looking good, making friends, and dying sometimes, because that was a slow life. It was a slow life, we had to reset. We had to reset, because it just wasn't feeling it on that one. I had to reset. That one, obviously, I died, because that was another slow life, wasn't feeling it either. Now I'm feeling this life. This life feels like a quick one. This one feels like it is of the utmost speed. So I think we're gonna be alright on this one. We'll hop over here. Just, you know, elegantly so. We'll clump it up, go out the door, bounce up and down, and we'll be out here. We need to get through here, jump over that because it's safer, more optimal. Over here, we're just gonna fall this time. We don't need quite as much elegance. We've already shown a bit of elegance today. Now we wait, now we jump, now we're good. And so you see, sometimes this game doesn't do things. That's okay though. Just go back and get the run the second time. You know what? We got all time. We're still on world record pace. You see that number? We're doing pretty great. Now that's busted open. We go in. We go out. We're gonna this game so fast. As you can see, before I didn't go for this. This is called the safe technique. I didn't want to go for it. I thought I had fast lives, but obviously the lives were not fast enough to propel me to those other less safe but more rewarding pathways. I knew that was there. Again, with the bamboozling, what I do, can't help it. We're still on world record pace for this map. We're piecing it into world records. alright. Just target them. We'll let go eventually. Like right now, boom. These guys are easy peasy. They're basically chumps. These guys up top. Chumps supreme. And we're gonna go up here. Right now we're going on the best cycle. Obviously, gotta wait for the best cycle though. And then do this. A bit of tomfoolery here. Just to test the waters. And now we're going up here. Best cycle. This is what optimum cycles look like. Pretty much sure. Go left. That was right, obviously, making a joke there.
My power is failing. Okay.
Here, keep the game. That was just keep the game. Another one of the classic jokes from your boy Musi Gamer is what I do on this show. I'm just a funny guy. If you can't keep up with the humor, I'm sorry. Sorry, but you just gotta get used to it. Gotta get used to the laws. Okay. We got checkpoints though. You know what? If we get another slow life, which I'm feeling might happen in the next few bits, because this life's kind of slow. Life's kind of slow. I don't know if you noticed. See, that was a slow life. If it wasn't a slow life, that would have been good right there. But see, if it would have been a faster life, would have had that.
This door is locked. The switch to unlock the door should be around here somewhere.
Well then. Oh, well, see, you get time to go for speedrun secrets sometimes. Hey, it's a big one. This is Adventure 2? That's right. That's what it is. Obviously. I'm still going the right way. Obviously, I'm still going the right way. I've mastered this game several times over. It may look like I'm confused right now. Not, actually. As you can see, going back up, that was actually optimal routing. Yeah, some would believe that one up there is optimal. It's not at all. It's not at all optimal. How are you doing today, Sun Penguin? Take this down. Go to nice slow route. Sometimes it's the route you gotta go. Sometimes you don't fit that. That's okay though. Not mandatory. Do that. As you can see, makes you go a little bit. Makes you have a little bit more fun when you get trapped by those things. And that's what speedruns are all about. That was a slow life. I had to get rid of it. And we're going through again. Obviously, right now world record pace still, doing a great job, quite frankly. Got that. Things are looking alright. Obviously, you gotta go back down. And that was a slow life too, I had to get rid of it. Can't be having slow lives, no tolerance for slow lives. Be quick. Be quick. This is Sanic after all. Oh, well, see, now that was just rude on the game's part because the RNG of that was just not enough for. See what we do now, obviously, because I knew entirely what I've been doing. So right here, easy, baby stuff. Enter into this doorway. And there's nothing here, obviously. I already had it. I knew I already had it. That was all another joke. Another classic joke. But we can all tell to the family in life. Here, that. We want to get that. We don't want to get the second one the first time, so that's just no good. On the second time though, that's when you're supposed to grab it. So as you can see, because that's what I did. Now, I'm just gonna run through the rest of the level. It's pretty easy from here on out. It's been pretty easy all the way through. I just made it look like it was harder than it is, obviously, because, you know, you gotta add a little bit of fun. A little bit of fun to the game, or else, you know, what are you even doing if you ain't adding a little bit of fun? Gotta add a sense of adventure. It is Sonic Adventure after all. Can't have it not be Sonic Adventure, or else, you know, you just keep it all the time. And what would a life like that be? It would be that wouldn't be a very fun one. Obviously, hitting all the things I'm supposed to be hitting, and you got it. Boom. It's easy. It's that easy, ladies and gentlemen. That easy. It's 6 minutes. I think that's world record time. I'm pretty sure. Like 90% sure that's world record
do better
time.
next time.
Pretty sure. It's on pace to beat the world record. 90% sure. 47% sure. By 47, I obviously meant 97. But I never make mistakes, so clearly it was a 47 disguised as a 97. You guys just heard incorrectly. See this, Chow World? You're not supposed to be going to this place yet, but I did because we just had to make sure that the Chows were safe. And now we go back. Now we leave. Intentional. That actually makes the game run a little bit faster visiting the Chows. If you have unsafe Chows, the game will go slower. Keep that in mind. That's a fun fact. That's the funnest fact I've ever heard of. Saving, obviously, very important. Meteor herd, easy stuff. This is another one of those baby levels. The one little baby's first Sanic game levels.
It feels good floating. That jumping higher would be a breeze here.
I would like to read this, but that's okay. Fast forwarding to the movies. That's a code for Musi knows exactly where this one is, and don't you ever forget it. Because I know exactly where the fast rotating meteors is. Because I basically invented the fast rotating meteors. We're gonna hop up here, and from here, what we want to do is go over here. Obviously, I knew there where that was, but just making sure you did. Small meteors, I know where that is. We didn't mean to do that, but that's okay that I did it. There we go. Oh, you see, that was a bit of a goof on the game's part, not on my part. I was playing perfectly. Those tried to kill me, but I knew exactly where they were coming. My path was optimal and my stride was true, so they did not hit me. See, another game goofing right there, but that's okay because we still respect it for what it is. Game goof sometimes, you just gotta learn to live with it. Either what? Hang on. I'm not pausing to read through it. I just, you know, speedrunners need a break sometimes. I know where this is, obviously, because it's not this way, except it is this way, as I've stated that it is this way.
It's closer.
See, it's in that one. I flew over it just to give a quick like, are you in there? And it was in there, so that's good. Because I was worried for its safety more than anything. Now we're just surveying the area, making sure everything is in tip-top shape. Can't have things in not tip-top shape. That would just be no good. And ride a rocket. So that's the optimal package to get up here. Read this. You know, twin stars, you know, that can mean so many things, but I know exactly what it means, so we're gonna jump down a little bit, fly around, make sure we know what we're doing, because of course we do. I mean, we all know who I am. Especially me, I really know who I am. I'm pretty great at knowing who I am. Some would say the best. Ugh. And see? I knew it was going here. Sometimes you just gotta double check, and sometimes you just gotta make sure your audience is aware. Even if you ain't got much of an audience. That's okay, because sometimes you just break world records in silence. In solitude.
It's closer. One more left.
There we go, we got it. It's easy. It's easy when you basically mastered the game. It's easy to tell where everything's at. As you can probably tell. This one also is close by, as you can see. Except it's not this way. This was just another. We're sightseeing right now because I like it over there. I like spending time over there. I think the developers did a good job over there, and I was doing the same for that direction as well. Here. You know, sometimes you just gotta go up a little bit. Sometimes it's not up when you think it's up. But although I didn't think it was up, so obviously I know where it's at. Just making sure that it's right here, because I knew that. Because I know exactly where it is. And we might have fallen, but we can get up, actually, through this technique right here that I've obviously perfected almost. That's still a work in progress. This is a brand new strat called the Musi Gamer Fly. This little blob strat, what it's called. Again, I didn't name it. Screen Man friend named it. Boom, we got it. Record time. 5 minutes. That's record time. That is record time. We're gonna have this game beat.
That was tough.
So easy. Game don't know what it's doing. It's never been beat this quick. It's really it's shaking in his boots. Shaking in his boots it is. Now we fight the bat. Can't skip the cutscene though, which is fine, because the dialogue in this game is obviously Emmy worthy. So we'll just listen to it and enjoy the fact that it exists and timers still going strong.
Very well. If that's how you want to play, I will take it from you.
Running, as you can see. Sometimes you don't know where she went. Sometimes the AI likes to play games with your heart, which is fine. See, she might have gone in a crazy direction that time. We'll never know.
Here I come. Get ready. Flip wave.
We didn't get got by that because I knew it was coming.
Get ready. Flip wave.
Knew that was coming, but couldn't. Can't quite dodge things when you're in the air. It's an unfortunate oversight on the developer's part.
Get ready. Flip wave.
see?
This can be true.
We got it. Boom. It's easy.
Get away
It's
from
easy
my
when you know
emerald.
what you're doing. 1 minute 20. That's world record. I'm pretty sure previous world record was like 7 minutes, so blew that one out of the water. We did. Skip that cutscene. We don't need it. Inside Space Colony Arc. 41 minutes to go. And that is when you got your boy. Name of the game, Sanic the Garage Bodge. And you know, some say this is the most difficult letter. I say it's the easiest. I say it's too easy. I think this should be the first level. It's so easy. As you can see, I'm just blowing right past it. Voice croaking a little bit, that's okay. Voice croaking is part of the optimum package of this game. If you don't know this, the game actually listens to you via whatever microphone is in your room, via Orwellian technology. Most people don't know that, but it actually, things in your environment, noises and sounds, things you say, they affect the gameplay. People don't know that. But if you want optimum speed running, you got to know how to bamboozle these things into working for you rather than against you. And really, I think I've become a master at this technique. See, that was a slow life. We didn't need it. This life, however, on the other hand, it's quick as potatoes. Potatoes, very quick. Obviously, we want to make sure we get on this rail with optimum precision. And we got it, optimum precision reach. I'm glad you all could witness that. That was probably the best calculator I think ever been written. And I'm glad we're all here to see it. Boom, and we get through. Not even putting up a fight.
To defeat the shield robots, attack their feet.
And you're making sure to get these ringage. And right now we just gotta wait on the optimum cycle. Boom, easy, good stuff. Right now we're still on world record pace, don't forget it. Now we gotta flip the switch in such a way as to make sure that I'm still in record speed, which I am, of course. We need what's called a superpower right here. I'm gonna drop this down. I'm gonna get the superpower from the superpower plan, which is over here, of course. And then we have to get it right here because that's where it is. Obviously, you know where that was. Didn't even do that, but you know what, it's fine that we did it, because you know, now we get to flip the switch with the best of them. Like that. Easy peasy. Some think it's not, but you know what, I think it's too easy. Real hard. Real hard it is. Keep a stick going like this with no energy. Oh, you see this? This is what they call the Musi Gamer Light Dash. That's I optimized that actually. And little do people know, I actually invented the Light Dash in Sonic games. It wasn't in Sonic games, and I said, hey, why don't we make him even faster with coins? And then they said, he doesn't get coins, he gets rings. And I said, well, so make him fast. And then they did it. And then Mario won. There you go. That's the history of Sonic. The history of Sonic Hedgehog. And I had to take a death there. I had to take a death there. Because, you know what? It's what we had to do at that point in time. Couldn't escape it. Couldn't escape it. Slow life, as I've said. Slow lives will get you. You gotta look out for them. Yeah. Obviously, still on world record pace, or else I wouldn't be saying that statement. If I wasn't, I wouldn't be saying that statement. I wouldn't lie so blatantly in such a way. That would just be horrendous if I would to do that. If I was lie to the audience that is in here. Are you kidding me? I would just be a loon to do that. No, we didn't. Boom, boom, boom. Just joking. That was a log. A good one, too. Almost died. That's okay. Go through here. Go through here now. Through here, we know what we're doing. We've been through this. It's a slow life, obviously. Now it's going quick, as you can see. We got a faster life. Where it all comes down to. And I missed that. That was a slow life too, admittedly. When I was saying it was a fast life, I was actually pulling the leg. As I've said, I'm known to pull legs at times of need. And I'm sorry to bamboozle in such a way. Sometimes you just got to. Sometimes the boozles just gotta bam. Hit there, it's okay. Alright, it's more than alright. Good, I wanted it to happen. We got through there, easy peasy. Baby stuff, like I said, easiest level in the game, I'm pretty sure. Full luck right there, that was actually part of the glitch we're going to be doing later. Called the Musi Gamer climb up the ledge glitch. And there we just did it. You might not have seen it. It's a very small glitch. It saves a few frames. That's what it's all about. Those few frames going to pay off big time in the end when I beat the world record. Let me tell you. Go down, and we got the good stuff. We got the magic flame wheel, so we don't even need go back and get it. So as you can see, I'm on optimum pathing because we didn't have to go back and do all sorts of craziness. As you can see, these glitches I'm performing right now are very precise movements going on. That's the Musi Gamer like glitch, as I told you. And now we're just gonna speed past these. I was just joking when I said we were just gonna speed past them. Obviously, we need to kill them. That's how the game is played. We're in. We're gonna flip the switch. This switch as well. Flip this switch. So many switches to switch. But you know what? We flip them because that's part of the game. And if you don't flip them, you won't get world records. You won't get world records. That's how it is. This part, people say, "Oh, this is too much right here." I say, it's not enough. Not enough. Never enough. One touch is never enough. Nobody here to understand my LCD sound system increases. Sad day. Alright, Sonic understands him. And Sonic is going too fast. Sonic's going too fast on this game. I'll take that back. Go this way. See, as you can see, I'm on optimal pathing. Like I said, most people think this level is too much. I think I had a slow life right there, so I had to take one for the team, quite literally. Now, with a faster life, you can see we will be performing much more optimally, because unlike before, this life is of top quality. Life we had previously, not so much. I'm glad we replaced it. As you can see, we learned from past experience, except it wasn't a learning experience because I knew it was there. I had a bad life. I had a bad, slow life, so I had to adjust on the fly, as they say, on the fly. Not sure why it is a fly I'm adjusting on, but it's speedrun dialect. I don't know. Some phrases I just don't quite understand, like on the fly right there. Don't quite know why it's the fly. Can't be the bee. Can't be the mantis. Much cooler insect if you ask me, but we won't complain. Oh wait, I'm going the wrong way. That was just a joke. I was going that way just to trick you. Fooling you. That's what I do. We'll hop on this. That's how you reach this side. Like that. It's easy. Hop on over here. And then this part is actually called the Hyper Musi Gamer Light Dash, and I did it to absolute perfection. Now we're gonna flip this way, scratch my back a little bit, and keep going. Up here, obviously where I'm supposed to be. And go down here.
Remember to throw the switch to activate the missile. If the missile is not there, you have to go back using the switch.
See, that was a slow life. That was a slow life.
Well done, Sonic, but you'll never leave this room alive. Ha-ha!
Dang it. I don't even want to keep up the stick now. Nobody's here. Guys just die.
Emergency! Emergency!
That was a fun sound. Oh, it got in my eye somehow. So now we're gonna go on optimal passage. That was a glitch. That was a glitch. The game's glitching. It's like I said before. Not used to being played so fast. Not used to it at all. Optimal. Go here, bounce, wiggle. This way, optimal passage. Boom. Get this again. That, boom. That switch is over there. Guess not. Oh, there it is. Do that. Do that. Just making sure you guys good. Don't want to leave you behind. Don't want to leave you behind. Don't keep that good. Record speed. Record speed. 5 minutes? That's a world record. That's at least 3 world records. Said all at once.
Barely made it.
Barely made it. You made it too good. See, I go so fast the game thinks I'm going slow. That's where the confusion comes in with the grades. It's like, wow, you're going real slow. Oh, no, 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 game. Going too quick. Going too quick for you. Now, actually, time for this battle. I knew was happening. I didn't think it was a different battle going on between 2 different characters entirely. I knew this was the battle that was coming up.
Alright, no more games. Alright, no more games.
As you can see, I meant to do that. That was a slow life, and we failed out of that. But that's okay because we were supposed to. All part of the clump. All part of the clump.
You're no match for me. Weak little fox. Alright, no more no match for you. Alright, no more no match for you.
Got him. Easy stuff, baby stuff. That's speedrun 101 right there. It's a 24:12. It's actually, I think that's like a quarter of the speed of the previously held world record. I'm pretty sure I just blew that out of the water quite viciously. And this is as you could tell from the title, Final Rush. They actually renamed this level in all the updates to the Musi Rush. Because it is, I perfected this level. See, probably from my flawless maneuvering of these rails. That's not for speed runs. I'm expecting world record emails to start breaking through. See, I might have. Oh, that's weird. The game isn't controlling quite up to the standards that I'm used to. This must be I must have got an estranged copy. Even odd one. Okay. Adamantly so. That's alright, we don't need... Where we're going, we don't need roads. You can tell, roads only slow you down. Boom. It's easy when you know what you're doing, as I obviously do. Just blazing right on through it. It's what I do. I blaze through levels. I blaze through marijuanas. I blaze through cocaines. I just blaze through it all because if you didn't blaze through something, then you would have to blaze through nothing. You know what does that even mean? But I don't blaze the cats because that's Sonic 06 and that's not this game. See, they're going at the ultimate speed. Speed unmatched by any man, woman, or child, or a hedgehog. Still going optimum speed. Really happy with how quick I'm going, because I'm just going so fast. And I didn't think I'd be doing as fast a speed, but the world record's being broken harder than I ever thought it could be. Knew I'd be breaking world records today, but didn't know how strong or quick or thorough I would be with these world records. And it just goes to show, sometimes you're just a better hedgehog than you thought you were previously. I like to think I was a hedgehog in my past lives. And which is why I have natural skill at this game that is unmatched by any competitive speedrunner. See, that was a pretty optimum little jump there, little ditty right there. I watched what I do with that little ditty. I'm sure this speedrun will be looked at for years and years to come as the pinnacle of speedrunning. Because I don't know about you guys, but I'm pretty sure this is the best I've ever seen anyone play it. And I've seen myself play quite a few times. So that's a pretty high standard to live up to when you think about it, all things considered. That's okay, we don't need this. This is actually the Musi Gamer up and down technique, they call it. Not the most catchy of names, but you know what, they call it that. I didn't name it. I just let them name things after me, because you know what, if I name things after myself, then that would just be embarrassing, wouldn't it? I mean, who would ever consider me an egomaniac? I would never even consider that to be a case of truth and justice. I just thought, that's alright, we are the best speedman in the galaxy. So, you know what, a few deaths here and there, intentionally so, for that was a slow life. I mean, I knew where we were at the whole time, obviously. Just making sure that you knew before I continued forward. Waiting for the landmarks to show back up, that's what I was doing. I wanted to make sure everybody was on board with what was going on. Which obviously we all were. So, obviously now this is falling. If you want optimum pathing in this thing, you just gotta basically hold back, which is optimum, and then you win. So that was pretty optimal, I would say. 452. That's actually better than most speedruns ever will be.
Barely made it.
I'm pretty sure that's at least half the previously held world record. Pretty good. I don't like to brag, but I'm pretty perfect, so sometimes you just gotta brag. There's no holding it back. 5 minutes. 5 minutes to lunch. 5 minutes to lunch. Oh man, lunch. I like lunch. Now this is the final showdown between Shadow the Hedgehog and Sonic the Hedgehog. Obviously, the game is real, and the real is girth. Got him. You can see optimum pathing is what this boss fight is all about. Got him again. Optimally, of course. Oh, that was an optimal build. Alright, so he's not playing around with me right now. So he's bamboozling me right now, which is a shame. So I prefer to not do that. Really not one for long right now. He's not. Good. Alright, alright. Now what we're gonna do here, a little trick called the trick. Where you right here, behind him. Start going slow, start tricking again. See, this is what I've been talking about the whole time. You go slow, game's like, whoa, he's going real slow, we should throw something at him. He's not really doing that. Never did like this boss fight. Oh! Get him! They don't call this the worst boss fight in the game for a reason. Or I mean, they do call it the best fight for a reason ever. Alright, now we're going pretty quick. We should get to the end of the level. See, this is why Shadow is overrated. And that's how you win. Boom. That easy. That's how you speedrun. Boom. Boom. That's my time, baby. That's world record. That's world record. Thank you. Thank you. Hang on. Hang on.
Sonic, I did it.
Oh, alright, that's my time.
Sonic!
Oh my gosh. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Oh my god, thank you so much. Oh, thank you. That's so kind of you. Oh, you guys are just too much. You guys are just too much. Just sit down. Sit down. God, no, you guys. It's you guys. You guys deserve the applause. It's you guys. You guys are the real champions. You're the reason why the Speedmans do this. You guys. It's all about you, baby. It's all about you. Applaud for yourself. Man, what a great crowd. What a great crowd. How beautiful. Look at those smiling faces. I love it. I love it. You guys, it's so beautiful. What a beautiful crowd. What a beautiful crowd we have tonight. Thank you all. Thank you so much. Oh my god, we couldn't do it without you. We couldn't do it without you. Thank you so much. Oh, it warms my heart every time. Every time. Those applause, I can't get enough of them. Thank you. Oh, it's really nothing. It's really nothing. The world record, it's not even that much of a world record. I mean, it may be like 5 times faster than the previous record, but that's alright. That's alright. Oh, enough of this. Enough of this. Put those applause away. Save them for something else. Save them. Applaud yourself. Applaud yourself. What are you doing? What are you doing? Oh god, that goes on for 14 minutes. I was gonna just go until the video ended, but it's 14 minutes long of nothing but applause. So that would have been a real tiresome 14 minutes. But man, was that fun or what? Right, guys? Oh wait. Oh, nobody could keep up with my speed. That's right. Oh man. I guess I just ran past all the viewers. Man. And this was such a high concept stream. High concept. I do art on this thing, baby. Did you not hear the applause? That's fine. That's fine. I don't need viewers to beat world records. I don't need viewers to make myself feel at peace with myself. That's just what they want you to think. They want you to think, oh man, you need. Don't know where I was going with that. But that was Sanic Badge Podge. And I'm Musi. And this was Sanic. And now, I guess this is the end. Beautiful friend. So, thanks for people who stopped by. It was nice. I mean, most people weren't there the whole time. That's okay. 10th anniversary. Wow, I didn't know that. 10th anniversary, that's cool. Everybody have a good night. Hope you 17. That's a good number.
Eggman steals the research from a military base located on an island to the south. The military's top-secret weapon, Shadow, sealed in the space colony Ark, the 7 Chaos Emerald. When all of the keys have been collected, world conquest will be at hand. Sonic Adventure 2, the Dark Side Story. Long live the Eggman Empire.
Weird advertisement for the game inside of itself, but alright. Bye, everybody.